We're back, guys. We're back for more Delirium, more Path of Exile. This is episode 6 of the patch. It's 5 or 6. I should probably have that information ready when the episode starts, but those of you watching know what episode it is. Last episode we did some crafting. We killed Piety, we almost died. And we decided to slow our roll a little bit before we went in to fight Malachi. But I think today we're going to look at this guy here. It's pretty cool. We're going to go try to give Malachi the business here. We have to go all the way through the belly of the beast again? I guess we didn't get the waypoint there. Is that the only thing there is to do? Find a fractured wall within the azurite mine and use a piece of dynamite to destroy it. But we kind of tried to do that last episode, but we got a little scared there. So let's head into the belly of the beast. Never tell anyone your password. And head for Malachi, I guess. I can't believe we didn't pick up a waypoint. All these mobs should be reset here, yeah. I mean, it's just an opportunity to level up, I guess. So we can get to level 45, I think it was. Taking a little bit of damage here. Not quite warmed up yet. I'll just have to say this is the same recording as the last episode. This is 3 episodes in a row that we're doing. But we have been taking sizable breaks in between each recording. And all we're trying to do is get the recording somewhat batch process so they release on time at 12 and the high definition is available when they go live. That's really the reason we're doing this. And we're trying to give ourselves options too, because we might release two episodes in one day just to get us closer to the end game content. At which point we might move on to a different game. Or we might continue to play this one. It's hard to say at this point. But we just want options, that's all. We don't really want to become a Path of Exile channel, I don't think. But maybe if we don't continue the series, we need to get our golem up. We got a golem last episode. Oh, I forgot we were even in the fog here. Let's, can I get in the fog? No, we didn't stay in it. Even if we can't continue, or we decide not to continue the series, I could still potentially play the game, my free time, and maybe just do updates once a month on what's going on in Path of Exile and what my character's been up to. Just or what I've been up to in the game, rather. Really, just play a little bit more cash instead of a daily thing. I don't want to get stuck in a where I'm just playing one game all the time. I spent many years playing one game, and I'm not going to name the name of the game, but it's just and I do that with a lot of games actually. I'll spend maybe a couple years playing the same game, where I'm playing exclusively that game because I'm so into it. And I don't particularly like playing games that way because there's so many brilliant people out there making so many interesting things that if you're just putting all your eyes in one spot, you could miss a lot of gems, a lot of diamonds out there. But if you like what you like, I mean, there's something to that too. I'm not poo-pooing on anyone that likes to stick to one game, and I mean, I did it for many years with many different games. MMOs tend to be the biggest offender for that because these types of games do as well, because there's so much content you can do. They're kind of the never-ending cycle games, where they just they go on forever. Season restarts, and they're typically really good games that follow that model, but and I'm not saying I couldn't see myself playing this game for years and years, especially when PoE 2 comes out, unless it's terrible. It does happen with some releases of some games where the second version will come out and the fans of the game will just continue to play the previous release. This is always kind of funny. It does happen. RuneScape's one of the games that come to mind. I think they've tried to redo RuneScape 3 or 4 times with varying degrees of success, but I think ultimately the original RuneScape game was and still is the moniker of the franchise. Interestingly enough, I've never played that game. But I have seen a lot of coverage of it, just people talking about, yeah, or Stone Golem too in there. It's just one of those things. It's ubiquitous as ubiquity. What's something ubiquitous on the internet? Porn. It's ubiquitous as porn on the internet. RuneScape. It's one of those things. Or at least it used to be. Now, maybe RuneScape's fallen out of favor, but I'm pretty sure people are still playing. Quite a bit of damage there. People are still playing that game. Which is cool if that's what you want to do. No, I should actually try RuneScape. Just to see what all the hype was about 20 years ago or however long it's been since RuneScape's come out. Actually, we handled that Delirium quite well there. Only got 2 stacks though, unfortunately. Yeah. So I don't even know if you can still play RuneScape anymore. I have no idea. But that being said, I could see myself. I don't want to become a PoE channel per se, and just play this game, you know, untold amounts of hours a day. I would like to experience other games as well. But the game is good enough that I could definitely see myself firing it up to play once in a while. But I definitely do want to finish at least the base game and see what's at the end of the ladder climb. And I don't know how many episodes it's going to be or how many days it's going to take us to get to that point. So that's why there's some sense of urgency. I wouldn't call it urgency, but I don't want to be locked into one game for all eternity. Because I think I could easily see us doing that here. What is Piety doing here? Oh my goodness. Guys, the worst possible thing just happened. Oh my god. Is this real life? Is this happening right now? Please, Piety, no. No, don't do it. Oh, why is she doing this to us? She's gonna throw that. She's about to do it too. Oh, please die. Oh, Piety, no. 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 Oh my god. It did it to us. We were unprepared. Piety respawned and killed us. Well, that's that, guys. Manwich is dead. We knew that the bosses respawn. We did know that. We had forgotten about it, though. That's very unfortunate. I hate to say it. I don't think it took us too long to get to this point in the game. I don't see us releveling through hardcore again. I don't see it. Especially because, you know, anything could happen at any time. I'm not going to say we're never going to do it, but I think for this series, just to finish it out, we will play through the rest of the base game, experience a little bit of the end game. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to play Delirium because we got kicked out of the league, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check. Yeah. But that'll be what it is. And then maybe when we do casual updates on the game, like in my spare time, if I continue to play the game, we'll play. We will play hardcore only, because that's really all I'm really interested in. Word of Blades on hit. Word of War. Yeah, I just think I'll stick with what we got here. Nah. Very unfortunate we just died. But it's okay. It is okay, guys.
You will be remembered.
Oh, of course, all of our items has changed because we're in standard play now with our standard stash here. Wow, she's a tough boss. I'll say that. She's actually not particularly tough if you can. I think getting her on the edge of the wall there was a huge mistake. We kind of kited her into the corner. And then we stood at the bottom and just ate two of those rays. We've read all that. We know what's in there. I don't think we lose our progress on that. We just have to talk to the quest givers again. I don't know if I'm up for going back to fight her again. It was very disappointing. In fact, you know, everything I just said a second ago, we're going to throw that into the wind, and what we're going to do, I think, bear with me here. I think we're going to end the episode here. We'll call it the Fall from Grace from Hardcore. I think I will continue to play this game on hardcore only in my spare time, casually, to get to the end, and then we'll do maybe a bi-weekly update on the game where I'll do one video and I just talk about what's been going on in the game, and we'll move on to a different series moving forward. I feel like I'm doing all these decisions at the spur of the moment, but I think that's the way forward here. Because to be honest with you, I have really no interest in playing this character now that I can't play Delirium. So I think let that be the word. And in my own spare playthrough, I'll just have to be a lot more careful going into there. And hopefully, when I make my next update on the game, which we'll say, you know, anywhere between 2 weeks and a month, this big old looks like one of the Valve there. I will approach Piety with a little bit more, just being a little bit more careful. So that's gonna do it for this episode. If you liked the episode, as usual, drop it a like. Drop a like for the short episode this time, and be sure to subscribe for me for more of me, the Unusual Maw, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, and we'll see you next time.